repeatedly threw a grubble from a mammoth.
If you think about it, we have left them in some very harsh places.
With always, like, no warning as well. Just like, yep, we're just gonna drop you on the floor.
Isn't it like in the middle of August, just have fun?
Can you hear the rumble?
Jävla bra toast jag gjorde.
Ja.
Satan gott han.
Could you share the recorder, please?
It's in tactics discussion, the second to last.
Okay, so everyone's using that one, right?
It's the same one.
You mean people don't look at Discord for tactics?
Can you hear the rumble?
What are tactics?
This is passion fork now.
They're like those 2-calorie mints, aren't they?
That was a joke about the mispronunciation of Tic Tacs, by the way. If anyone else is interested.
I can feel through the scars.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie, for completely killing it.
Oh, it was dead before I got there, mate.
How can you kill that which has no life?
I tried to resuscitate it for you, but I did not have the skills to do that.
Åh jävlar. Det var fel.
Yeah, it's probably good that you're no longer healing.
Jag är streamen.
YouTube streamer.
YouTube streamer.
Oh, Carve assist, no.
What? Can Charlie have assist so he can send the note?
I thought you said cat as well.
Yeah, I thought so. Sorry.
Oh, I definitely didn't.
I can feel it.
I was a bit surprised, but okay.
Mina händer.
Voldemort! You can't say her name!
We need to decide on groups for the buffish. It has to be, well, the number of groups we will need kind of heavily depends on our DPS. Because, brief overview for anyone who hasn't done the bare minimum required and watched the video. The boss will periodically spawn bufferfish. You pick them up, and while you've got them, you're getting a stacking damage buff.
Nej.
If you take any damage from anything, then you will drop the fish, and you will get a debuff, which means you cannot pick one up for another 2 minutes. Every 15% of the boss's health, a shark will come and will one-shot anyone who has the bufferfish debuff. So, what you need to do is, we assign groups of 5 to all go and get them. They pick them up, hold them, don't take any damage at all until just before the 15% boss health, then take damage and drop it, so that you maximise your buff, but you're never in risk of getting killed by the shark. Now, once you've dropped the buff, you get a 2-minute debuff, meaning you cannot pick up another bufferfish again. So depending on how quickly we're damaging the boss is how many groups we need, because the first group can't go and get another one until much later in the fight. We're either going to need 3 or 4 groups, and I would have thought 3, but we'll have to see.
Isn't the 4th one normally the healers, because it's mana restoration as well, isn't it?
Well, I did some investigation into it today, and basically no groups use the buff for healers.
It's just because the thin range time is so hard.
Yeah, I mean now we have like shitloads of gear more than the people who got here originally, so we might be able to use healers. It's whether it's needed is the question. Because obviously, if the healers are managing fine, then more damage is always better.
Also, hasn't the health pool been nerfed a bit since most of those videos were done?
Yes.
And the item level alone.
So I don't even know if we're going to need the first set of buff fishes, because it's only from pulling until 85% with trinket procs and stuff, and on the pull burst. That 85% is not going to last very long, but I think we'll have to see what's happening.
One question. In one of the videos, they said you can use the burden of pain to take damage to drop the buff. How do you exactly use that? It's a tank mechanic as far as I know, isn't it?
Say again, Bob?
You
You can use the... Sorry, you go ahead.
the tank takes an extra hit after he gets the burden of pain.
Okay, and how do I use that to get rid of my buff?
The
It
tank,
does AoE damage.
yeah, when the
So
tank
I
has
stand
burden
with
of
the
pain, if he takes damage, he takes damage to everyone in the raid, and it does damage.
Ah, okay.
Good as that to hit.
För det säger när du toppar dipsen.
Jag kommer inte toppa.
And obviously you'll need to think
Ja.
about
Jag kommer inte toppa.
in the period
Den här bossen är skitskum.
Harriet has
Man får ju
buff
DPS,
and is
damage
getting a
buff
health
och grejer.
back, getting a mana back. Neither me nor Kinnaid can really call for anti-sack during that time. So just bear in mind, maybe,
Oh yeah.
maybe use her, maybe
Ja, alla
call for
mages
her
är frost.
before any others if we need it.
Tre,
I'm
bara
I'd be interested
kör
to see how
fire.
mana usage actually goes
De
in this
två
fight
bredvid dig,
first
de som
before
kör
we
kör
consider
frost, ja.
letting a healer
Ja.
take it.
Ja, det stod två
Purely because
meter bredvid
we've
mig.
also got
Kanske
our
frost.
pots as well. So
Yeah, just
if everything's
it
alright.
happens to not be able to use
Yeah, thanks.
it. Immediately apply.
So we are going to need a healer for one of them, because obviously we only have 14 DPS. So we'll try that for the groups, but we'll have to see how it goes. We might only need 2. We may need 3. We may want to change it so that the people I put in the first group aren't actually in the first group. So it might be
Kallt.
useless with all the bursts that we do anyway, but we'll see.
Man kanske kör fire här ändå.
Won't be able to do any of the shit we've done before where like we're all up against the wall where we are now and drop a pool here. They'll all have to be like, at least central. If not, it might even be worth like, when the tornadoes spawn if there's still low health eels up, like running them towards the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give that a pull.
Make sure you can see the notes and that you know what buff fish group you're in. If you don't know, then you need to say no.
Oh, I saw that you crafted them. Unless my LVI changes have hidden it. Did you rune the other night?
Yes.
Why can't I say it? That's annoying. Now I lost it for me. Well,
Oh yeah, it's an extra buff option you've got to tick on.
I will win this fight for us. I now have 100 versatility.
Did anyone not import the Hydra Shot Weaker?
Oh, I'll look now on the big glass.
Fuck vad kallt om händerna där. Fryser ihjäl.
We just need to see if it works.
Any pausing?
Without tabbing out, does anyone know what it's called? So I've just got so many. bloody-
Shot so beside me.
What was the first word? Sorry, Tiri.
MS.
Oh, thank you. I really need to get this movie before it is anything. She's so much on my screen.
Can someone link the V4 again, please? I found out the issue. I don't have V4 options. It's enabled. Thank you. Really?
Are we going?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to get that week or check, but
No, before.
I need to start any ones that we start important like that. I'm just going to rename to completion rather than start and release them. But I'll be up at the front to check. But that's from the break. Thank you very much, Terry. I've got down about Correlith, Shifts, and Chakras don't have the week aura.
Well, I have a week or at least.
Yeah, I imported the one that I linked.
But yeah, but unless we all have the same one, they're not going to work, are they? We can't have one person having a week or that assigns them to one group, whereas this should be on another one.
I put both then.
Well, maybe not have both, because if they say different things.
What do you mean it says I don't have it?
When I do the check, it says you don't have it. The one that you linked is the one that I imported.
What? Why don't I have it? I have it. I just renamed it.
That's probably why.
Cool, that's it then. Great. That makes sense.
I mean, do you see them show up with like 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of them? Like all the way at the top of the list, or is it only for showing my exorcist thing?
It's just in the list of other week or but if you've got it and renamed it, that explains it. So.
Yeah, I put 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of them because they were all named pretty much the same.
Cool.
Warning. Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
That worked perfectly for me.
Okay, so we slow down at where the original core size is, the looks of it. That's interesting.
Dread shock.
I'm dead.
Delicious buffer fish.
So you can't block it. Okay.
No, it's just you
It might not work.
Slicing tornado.
Are we gonna wipe whilst
Yeah.
Ra has his cloak up?
I absolutely need it. Well, Raw what?
Thundering shock.
Has his cloak up.
Oh, Ooh, he's a haircut. Haircut in the middle of a raid. I need to find out what add-ons have given me errors. Weirdly, I just did the usual Twitch said update your add-ons, updated it, and now I'm getting so much of the error spam. My frame rate's really crap. If you turn off a worm, shout fatality every half a second.
Fan vad fult det är att kolla på DreamHack
Has
clip.
anybody else updated any add-on today that's given them particular grief? Make the whole
DreamHack?
Ja men såhär, P12 svarar och grejer.
can kill everything related to Argus rares now at least.
Did everybody see the weak aura pop up for which beam they're supposed to stand on?
Yep. Yeah.
Twice actually.
Yeah.
Don't ask who didn't. Because else everyone's gonna shout out. Or
Yeah.
everyone didn't, but...
You've not tried asking a question to the raid in Scarlet Crusade before, have you? You ask a question, you get one response, and it's completely unrelated to the question asked. No
Yeah, you'd ask, does anyone not have the weak aura?
I have flying.
What? Your response will be, well, I've got it. Okay, great.
Could you rest, please?
Yes.
No shifts, we have to go deeper. Like quintuple negatives.
Just reloading UI. It's probably going to be LVI because the sword will be updated like quite a bit. Did anyone watch the video tutorial on all the new features? The guy has like the most impossible voice to listen to.
So mute the video.
What does he sound like?
Yeah, then I won't receive the information. I would have watched a 13-minute video of a blood elf stood on a sunny shore with the camera angle turned to the Argus in the background.
Just watch his cursor closely.
I've jigged the actual groups around so that the groups match the bufferfish groups now. It's group 1, group 2, group 3, then you repeat.
So the bufferfish group, did you guys find a way to take any damage before 85%?
Stand in the green puddles that the fishes drop.
Well, the video said to stand on the edges of the room, so you know people wouldn't get affected.
You just stand on it, then blink out, I guess.
Yeah, but you leave the fish there, so still doesn't matter.
Look, people should be able to avoid it. If there's nothing else you can take damage from, it's better that than you always die.
Fuck it.
Warning.
Coin. Oh, dwarf female, Micke.
Ish.
Nice.
Reset, I guess.
Yeah.
Nej, fy fan vad fult.
Warning.
Så vilken sick toy jag har.
Är du inte uppe? In den ner.
Ah, okej.
Vad är för toy då?
Sick toy.
Från Uller eller?
Nej. Från Legion. Köp...
Hydra shot.
Vad heter det? För Curious Coin.
What?
Who in Group 1 has not got it out of Barrel Trackers Theory makes me laugh?
Thundering shock.
Do we know yet who didn't take it?
Delicious.
Seriously, one who disconnected. Barrel, to you there?
Yes.
Tracker, to you there?
Yeah.
Theory,
You know
you
that
there?
we have the fish,
Hydra
right?
shot.
So we can't soak the first one.
For the diamond.
Slicing
Exactly.
tornado.
But no one's talking.
But he wasn't talking about soaking the Hydra shot, he was asking which of you didn't bother picking the fish up.
Oh, yeah.
The only good say that someone else would have done it, it's just a loss of DPS.
No, I
Just
have
look
fish.
at the DPS.
Yeah.
Just
Don't accept that.
But when I'm doing my things,
Okay.
instead of me going combing through combat logs with no one
Do
to
not
speak,
release.
it's just quicker for one person to say.
Barrel, did you have a fish?
Yes.
Jackus, did you have a fish?
yes.
Terry, did you have a fish? Maesterin, did you have a fish?
Yep.
Blah, did you have a fish?
I don't know.
So no. No is the answer then.
Just a question. For the purpose of progression, shall we stick a soul stone on a healer who can mass res?
It's already being done.
Okay, cool.
100 gold and know which healer it is.
Felina.
Smells like a fish.
If it was on Felina, it wouldn't have been used to res soul at the end. Don't be silly.
Also, ultimately a chance to cast it on Harry.
Well, I'm casting it on Ra, so I don't know.
That's the one I'd have guessed. 100 gold, please.
Vlad, have you seen Barrel's message?
Yes, but I'm using big quick, so I don't see that. I know big wigs.
It's 10 seconds after.
Okay.
And it's, you know, it won't spawn in melee. It's like the range we are standing on now. Well, at least I am. That's probably the range it spawns on.
That's not
Keep
true.
an eye.
One fish spawned right underneath me, so I got it.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
We could do with spreading out a bit more with those Hydra shots.
Leave for the shot.
Delicious pepper fish.
We killed it too fast.
Thundering shock.
Well, that's good to know. You can't kill it too fast.
No, we have that. We have a problem on ultimate.
Hydra
Killing
shot.
eagles too quickly means that
Yeah, I don't think shamans want to go too ham on those ads.
Ah, that was not shamans, mate.
That was amazingly defensive. You were like a tank for a second then.
Shaman's doing a lot of AoE. What?
Whenever the
I don't know,
problem is
it was-
AoE,
it was one of
shamans
the
get
shamans.
blamed.
Yeah, it was one of the shamans.
Yeah, there's one with chain lightning overloaders that top damage by miles. That's where the blame is.
Yeah, but you have to see the timing, not which is the biggest damage. Because the biggest damage came when they were at, I don't know, 15, 20%. Who was killing them up to that point?
It's just all Boral's fault.
Okay.
I stopped listening a while ago. Put your totem back in your pants, go back.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock.
Oops.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Ow.
Rush shift.
Nobody soaked that one.
Delicious buffer fish.
Nej.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Yeah, you that?
Group 2, get your buff.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Consuming hunger. Slicing tornado.
Fuck.
Who were supposed to soak the green Hydra shot? The first one?
I think it changes all the time depending on the week or
Mine,
So find your name. Who could remember if they were supposed to soak the green one?
Well, in fact, no, I was going to suggest it was off groups, but shift to my group, so ignore that straight away.
Ja, här, en tallrik.
I also got marked for something. I had to deep.
On tallrik.
I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, as a tank I'm not doing it, because I'm either tanking the boss or got burned of pain, which is just like however much percent physical damage you do one shot. I think obviously we could have probably not imported it as tanks.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we still need to know who is being assigned green if green wasn't so effective at that time.
Well, yeah, as someone said, I mean, it's a different person every time, but it didn't look like anyone was in that one.
So are you all, only because every single one so far have been assigned start and only start? Is that just crazy luck, or is it doing it based on some crazy luck? Okay.
I've been in circle, diamond, and green.
Cool.
Shame.
I've always been in diamond.
Not things whatever. Standing in front of my face.
I think it takes into consideration which is the closest one, but it's not the only parameter.
Okay, cool.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock.
I got a buffer fish.
Hydra shock.
Spawn right on you.
Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish.
See, kill too fast again. Possibly. Sure, too fast. That doesn't give us much room now.
That was perfect.
Thundering shock.
So I like your simulator.
Frogger 2.0.
Hydra shot.
It worked to me, but imagine if it happens at a point there where you've got more spawn behind us. We would spend much time in the middle of the room if we can. I'd say what?
On full sky.
Ja, ju.
Men,
Det är ju knappt boy.
ja, precis. Mycket.
And then you get more stacks of the world.
Hydra shot.
Oj. Den går fel. Fuck.
Oh god, that was an idiot, I'll leave.
Yeah, don't worry.
Kan man repair bot?
Det är som du blivit arg där. Ow. On full sky. Det är så pinsamt.
Ja.
I think I didn't understand
Ow.
how to damage myself before.
On full sky.
Because tornadoes are the only ones that I can damage myself. Puddles don't work. I think I've stood on them for like 3 seconds and couldn't work.
Yeah, they do work. Just have to stand on them quite a bit longer.
Do you need to actually take damage if you've got any shields or anything on you? Presumably you have to get through those first.
No, I don't think that. So you have to just take any damage.
Maybe they're just slow ticking them.
It's only a joke, Kev. I think it's a puff up about it.
Alright, Butley.
Kallt om händerna.
Oh shit, vad tjocka.
Vad tjocka.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Det blir ju tack till.
Jag vet inte.
Thundering
Might have
shock.
that thing in time more.
Do the bufferfish always spawn at the same spot?
Yeah.
For the first time.
No.
Wait,
For the first spawn.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
That's very fast.
Dread shot.
That was really too fast.
Delicious buffer fish.
Jävla skit!
Nice.
Thundering shock.
Couldn't you use a tornado?
Oj, när du gick in i
Why
vad
did Shakaya? How did you
Ja,
get
det var
that?
tvungen.
That must count as PvP kills.
För
Do they count as honorable kills?
jag var tvungen att ta damage för att droppa min bufferfish. Annars hade jag dött. Men jag dog i alla fall.
That happened on Nathenja mind control as well, didn't they?
Yes. There was a. I always remember there was something that happened in. Oh shit. The cat lady in Ulduar, you would get Wrecking Ball on her. But then there was something else, the next expansion, that would give you her like meta achievement. Doing something unrelated. Is it Aurea?
Oh.
Can't you do the tongue thing for the people with the button?
No, the second one comes too late. And the first one is pretty early.
Yeah, and he could taunt it back quickly if you want to, and then taunt it afterwards.
Hey, can we try with the Burden of Pain?
Okay, yeah. So let me just
Visst
type
är
up
drygt,
the
Leo?
screen big so I remember the
Vilket
exact
irriterande.
percentages of the sharks.
85, 70, 65.
It's every 15, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, every 15, and then the last one is at 10%.
Okay. I'll make weak orders for this after the raid, just to pop up and shout so we don't have to be reminded.
Okay.
For now. For now, we'll do that.
Nej. High rolls.
Just warn me in advance, so I know when to taunt back.
Yeah, yeah, I will. But if I do it at 85, is that okay? Or is it a case of if the mechanic happens and you have the debuff, I suppose we'll find out.
It needs to have been done before 85, I think.
No, it
Yeah,
follows the
but at
fish. If you have
at
the
85, you'll die.
if you have the
people who
fish.
have the fish.
Or can we have one person talking at once, please?
Go on, Disco.
Just saying that if you have the fish at 85, you die. So it should be done before 85.
It should be done, but if it's not, it's fine, because it's follow the fish, not you. So if you drop the fish, you have a few
Yeah, but
seconds.
if you still have the fish, the shark is gonna pop up under you and kill you, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if you take damage at precisely at the 5%, you have a few seconds to blink away or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sen. Smal.
Thundering shock.
I have the fish spawn on me.
Hydra shot. Slicing
Weird.
tornado.
Oh, we've got a couple left. Was that Phelan or Soaker?
Yep.
Everything got medicine. You just
Towards the back. Oh, she's
Dread
really
shot. Delicious buffer fish. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Wait, the moment you taunt, you gotta cast on you again?
Yeah, so I think, I didn't see it at the time, but I think maybe. So I went to taunt it early to take a hit, but then it started to cast it again on me anyway. So she didn't actually hit me, she was supposed
Så
to
jag vill
cast it.
kolla på
And I think
film.
perhaps you muscle memory told DBM would have told you to do what you wanted to do.
No, you said taunt back. Now listen.
Oh yeah, because I'm going to taunt before I'm going to taunt back, but as I did it, she started talking about with Burden of Pain.
Okay.
So the ideal thing there could be not to taunt early, that could fit perfectly with you getting it and me just letting it hit you once before I take it. You might not need to swap back and forth. They'll just be taunted later.
Yeah, that might just depend on DPS then.
Yeah, definitely. That's very, very down to the right level. Oh hey, I see Kuja is online. Alliance Dark Side.
Just let us know where he is during the break and if he's in enough PvP zone.
Yep.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Delicious buffer fish.
That was obviously quite early.
What the fuck?
Hydra shock. Slicing tornado.
You wanna drop that lore?
Thundering shock. Dread shot. Hydra shot.
Okay, I'll
tornado.
flip the shot.
200 million damage.
Was that just an early taunt mechanic?
No, I thought I was out of
Thundering
the
shock.
blood of the puffer fish, so apparently I just standing on the edge and I got one shot by the shark.
No, I mean early. The very first burden.
No, it's a second too late.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What was that?
I think I accidentally picked up a buffer fish and that was the fuck.
I also couldn't get to my surface because they were all red, so I was going to get like shark.
Just explain that, checkers. I sang when I was pushing this joint, didn't I? All down after.
Yeah. Silly guilds doing night holds when they're on progress bosses to do on a Sunday night.
We've never done that.
Did I tell you I messaged Leisha saying oh dear what happened? Just said I'm taking a break from. Yeah, cool. But that's why you quit the guild, but you stay on the character. There you go. Just be honest.
Warning.
Åren är slut på kodbetan.
Ja. Imorgon, var det inte på tisdag?
Jag fick för mig att det var 2 oktober eller vad fan det heter.
Ja. Ja, det kanske är imorgon det.
Är det måndag?
Jag ska kolla fel.
Ja, jag kan ha varit dum nu också. Du har antagligen rätt.
Aj! Klev på en liten USB-kabel. Ungefär som en legobit.
Nej. Nej.
Don't pretend you don't know, bro.
Yeah, to me it always feels like disappointing 19.
Jag vet inte om jag ska kolla Netflix eller om jag ska...
Warning.
Mörda någon.
Was that your number of subscribers?
3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock.
I jizzed in my pants that night.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
One of those is good. In the middle.
Dread shot. Delicious buffer fish.
No, but
Ja. Boys, vi ses imorgon. Lägg mig och kolla på serie för helvete.
Ja.
Ja.
Hej.
Ja, hejdå.
User disconnected from your channel.
Slicing tornado.
Fuck.
It also doesn't help with the new nameplates on LVY. Holy shit, up. Health value for anybody else has.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Don't worry.
Slicing tornado.
Yeah, we're meant to be Maestrin. I feel like no one's opposed to me this one.
Wait, listening on Discord?
Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's on Skype with Chakas and that's why.
Whoever uses Skype anymore?
Pretty much everyone, because it's the industry standard.
No, not even that.
What industry?
You know, the industry. Have you not heard of the
the ominous
the industry?
Is that like the system?
And the man.
Yeah, the ominous there. Yeah, Mason, I think it was said that they should have their fish cleared by me.
Yeah, cool.
I was a slave to DBM, like, yeah, totally. Dan, would be good if you could link me your in the break your bloodlust retard recall, please, and I'll just change.
Okay.
But one will do. I don't think that a whole group. I don't think.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oops.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Ben might come too soon here. I'm gonna leave it on grenade for 1 minute.
I have a butterfish on me.
Delicious buffer fish.
How did that work?
Not very well.
Hydra shot.
But what didn't work well? Was it? Everyone's alive.
I think we dropped it before.
Slicing tornado.
At least I did.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Did you just get exploding cake pack off then? Yeah.
Slicing tornado.
Did you get exploding cake pack off just near the end then?
No, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I think I put back up.
No, I think that was the moment that I think Debian told me to taunt and just return a slave to Debian. Because I did taunt, but I thought I was confused myself afterwards.
No, just we were taking it getting off. It went back onto you.
Yeah, because Debian told me to taunt now from Kasumi, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, hey, wait, I do have to debuff at the same time. So
That's weird.
Yeah.
Back in 2 seconds.
Because Exploding Cake doesn't do that much threat.
The tornadoes are only phase 1 and 3, right? I don't think we get them in phase 2 until you get the fish thing instead. So in phase 2, you can go ham airways, like. Now we've got to be controlled.
Sorry about that, back. There was a spider.
Warning.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish.
Oh!
Dreading shock.
No, see, there was a pause there. She paused for a mechanic, so it didn't do a hit. So did Tyrio go by? Did either of you have your bullfish killed you, or were you alright?
I fucked up with the tornado.
Slicing tornado.
That was still very, very close to being a complete failure.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
It told me to taunt again, but weird.
Even though you had it, and I'm taking it from you, that's all.
Yeah.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
I'm getting the feeling we either need to keep that second pack of Abyss Stalkers alive a bit longer. Because the third pack is not it's only spawns about like 2 seconds before the second tornadoes.
Yeah, I'll switch out my catching up legendaries on the table. That's the on the
Thundering shock.
We still had room to move. However.
Yeah,
It's
same with this stuff.
It's a very, very similar mechanic to the ring on Alisson.
Yeah, just you create your own
yeah
zone.
I have a question. Are people getting rid of their hungering thingy debuffs by getting stunned?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Consuming hunger, I mean.
Prova lite fire nu då.
Sometimes it takes a while though.
Yeah, can we put markers up some levels to drop the fish? Like a rough spot? Where it should be? Makes it a lot easier to predict where the blood plates are going to be.
Yeah. So we can go for one, or do we need one like on each half of the review?
Two or three, like in a triangle. So that near that, because it also depends on how much shit on the ground directly is for people to possibly get somewhere. But I've seen videos where they use 5, I think.
So we try and get them dropped at either of his markers, red, yellow, or blue. The original version.
Sorry, I missed that. What are these for?
Markers where puffer fish should drop.
Oh.
So we have more control over where it's going to be full of shit.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Dread shark. Delicious puffer fish. Thundering shock.
Too far away from that, you're going too far.
You had to move over a block on the ground, it wasn't one shot.
Yeah, but it meant it put her out of melee range for too long, so she didn't do a hit, so it didn't get dropped. I think we have to do that right now. We can't.
Slicing tornado.
So
Nice
from
to
now
have
on,
the
we'll
overlap.
start. So now we'll start doing it at 1% float mark.
Thundering shock.
Don't worry.
Hydra shot.
That action jump. Whee!
Already, like an idiot. I'm ready.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Shorter them back for a hit.
Dread shark.
Oh no, mine's got buff. That's going to be a big problem.
Delicious
I don't think I
buffer
can rely
fish.
on that.
Thundering shock.
Yeah, so problem there is that the
Hydra
debuff has
shot.
fallen off by the point of it just before. So our options are people either dropping their own or losing the fish 10 seconds after a tank swap. Because after that point, there's neither tank has a debuff then. You can only trigger for the 10-second duration of burn the tank.
It's been about 20 seconds.
That's 20 seconds, sure. What I mean though is within 2-3% of the dread shark's cover, the tank no longer has it. So do we then get to a point where does the ease of a tank dropping it off, is that worth missing several percent of that buff every
I
time?
think it is because people can actually place it then to know when you're going to do it. You can go to the right place, it doesn't overlap. Especially if we do it before the tornadoes, it's even less
Okay,
chance to
so
overlap it.
this time, after that first tank swap, I'll make a note of what percentage the boss is at when my debuff's about to run off. And then we can work out, is it worth her, for example, losing that debuff from everybody at 90%? Would that be worth it? We'll have a see now where it comes out.
Okay.
That is not for no more.
You should actually still up with Mantis Room.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
I've got 5 seconds left, so it'll fall off the round.
Delicious buffer fish.
Take it back. So that was basically 3%.
That was good.
Shock.
Yeah, that was good.
Hydra shot.
And discuss.
Slicing tornado.
Yeah, again, sorry. I'm going to update in the fight.
Thundering shock.
It's weird because that mechanic isn't any different in any other difficulty. There's DBM retirement, because mine is the same.
No, but it's also never at the first one. It's always after that.
Slicing tornado.
And it's not directly, it's like the moment when you tell it then pops up. So I don't know what's going on.
Not pretty.
Laura's gone back into The Sims, so she wants to know if everyone, she came into saying, was everybody okay with the fact that you cancelled and they played The Sims? She said, get that. Making that her left over PC. My aim is within a year.
American dream.
But if she's playing The Sims, doesn't she do that anyway by looking after Thomas all the time?
Yeah, but you can't set him on fire.
You go out there and he's just sat there practicing speeches into the mirror.
Zhivago.
You gotta worry.
It's when she starts building a swimming pool but doesn't seem to have a ladder is when you gotta worry.
Someone say graphics card. I can hear what the rest of the message was.
I just said, if you don't have graphics card, I can play you one.
Oh yeah, I'll chat about that because one that's in there is absolute horseshit. So I'll chat about that afterwards. It's up to Monday.
Warning.
I wouldn't play The Sims with anything less than a 10.
Be forgotten. This is my time to shine.
2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish. Thundering shot.
What happened there?
I did the swap.
Didn't warm me, so I had like for one fuck is going on. That hurt.
Consuming hunger. Hydra shot.
I guess the warning should be that my debuff is
Dread
shot. I just noticed if you're dead and a Hydra shot happens, the weak aura just says whatever. When I make the weak aura, I'll make one for both ends.
Okay.
So you'll see percentage. In fact, it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. I'll just do it when it's at that percentage health. Both of us get an alert that tank shot's gonna happen.
Warning.
That's great advice in the chat. Thank you, Lance.
Also, remember that you must get one volley before venturing.
3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
I'm going to taunt in a moment.
Delicious buffer fish.
That just seems to be such big damage.
Thundering shot.
We can't take 2 ticks for that.
Yeah, it's just the 2 shots are spready and it's not very.
Okay, 2 shots is like.
That's the time when my cooldowns are up and it's.
Yeah.
Consuming hunger. Hydra shot.
Thankfully, it's extremely noticeable when it gets off. So it's just got to be at that point when I call it, I would say, don't even do your rotation until you've taunted. Just hover over that button. There has to be a single swing. Can we have a repair?
Hammer up.
Seek and destroy. Fan gör.
Warning. Jag?
Mm.
Är det inte H1 då?
Tror att du gör det.
Ja, jag tror jag ska köra lite.
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
I got some.
Delicious buffer
People
fish.
really need to make sure they move far enough away from the tank. They couldn't go anywhere.
What do you mean you got hit by 2 beams?
Yeah, I had like one small place in between, and I was standing in front of the
Thundering
boss,
shot.
and close to me, but sleep at both of them.
Is it not worth you dropping a spirit at the edge for like an emergency get out for shit like that?
Yeah, it's definitely true, but then I will fuck up for the rest of the Hydra shot if I'm tanking it.
I suppose you're only going to have to do it in that situation where we wiped anyway, because it happened. And I don't mean regularly teleporting in and out, but if you find yourself boxed in, because we spend our time so central, it could be worth you just having it. I can't imagine you ever really have to roll much on this fight, or in this phase.
No, that's definitely true, but the thing is, if I teleport, you will move, and then everyone will be out of line. With their own Hydra shots.
Very true.
The only thing they just need to make sure is just that the sides of the boss and the back of the boss won't be an issue.
See, you're not just a pretty face and a nice ass after all, are you? Yeah, Disco makes a good point there as well in Red Chat.
It's always the 4 same marks used for the Hydra shots. Maybe we could place like those marks when people can go there.
Yeah.
There will be so much shit on the ground.
Well, we
could phase that. I don't think
well, roughly around there then.
Yeah, it just means that at least they'll be spread out a bit more, so that we won't have the melee deaths and things.
Well, there's a big green line on you, so it's easy to spread out from the rest green lines. I don't think that you need a marker for that.
It's
we're in a situation where 10 people are grouped up on each other and they all need to move. 9 of them might run to the left. But if they see their markers and they know at least which direction to head, it doesn't have to move that, completely around the room, but it gets them split up in the correct directions instead of just 10 going the same way and still
We also already have markers around the edge of the room, so it isn't any trouble just to change the colours of them.
Yeah. Just near enough in that sort of situation anyway.
Yeah, but if you will be ranged and standing on the complete opposite side and your marker is
exactly
spent million years running to the opposite side of the room.
But you'd have to do that anyway. You'd have to do it anyway, because you still have to go to the one that's your colour.
Yeah, but you can stand on the boss to soak it.
You can still just stand on the boss to soak it. You just have to be in line with the marker. You don't have to be on the marker, it's just so that the purple one's pointed towards purple.
Charlie, if I get the purple marker and I have the shot on me, and the purple group marker is where the blue one is now, what I'm gonna do? Am I gonna run around the whole room? There's
No,
no point in that.
you run to the boss and then move towards purple, doing the minimum route. Obviously, if it's already that pattern, then just stand still. Like, you have to think about it. You don't just blindly follow it. But if
Then
it helps
what's
even,
the point of
because if it helps even one person, then it's worth doing.
Because if you consider Disco, where I'm obviously in front of your character now, if you get the marker to move to blue, you only really have to move to where I've just put purple. Not crossing the entire room.
And how that is going to solve things when you actually have to be away from the boss, because there are ranged people soaking. They won't run to the...
Can I say something?
Please do.
In the Kalana video, this was a problem they had, and he said, the thing is, you don't have to be spread for this boss at any times. There's no mechanic whatsoever that makes you want to spread except the Hydra shot. So if everyone is close to the boss, you will only have to run a few yards to go to the opposite side if you have that marker. And since the boss is always trying to get to the middle, it's not that far. You will never stand on the outside like you do now.
Yeah, the marks could be like those ones I've just put on the boss, in actuality.
Maybe a bit further out, like on the edge of the circle.
Sorry, I'm not suggesting we actually keep them there. That
no.
That would be hideous. But that's all the movement you actually could need. We're never going to have a tactic in any boss ever that means that everybody gets their complete optimum way to play the entire boss.
So we are doing this fancy new cross marker thing.
I'm going to place some marks now. So I still have only seen Star the entire fight. So we've got what, Star? I heard someone say green before. Just throw these down.
Triangle.
Like
that, yeah.
There's yellow, orange, purple, green.
Amazing. Thank you very
And
much.
that. Oh, it reset right away.
Do you know what?
That's triggered
Fucking
discipline
what,
from 19 other people.
We shouldn't have markers because markers are making people worse. Hit them away again.
Thank you. I 100% blame Warlocks for that one.
You can't blame Warlocks because you're an idiot.
And that one, I
The
was playing a
Warlock
Ra.
didn't click the portal for you.
Alright, gosh, that's some RNA logic there.
But the guns are connected.
Sorry, so he said nipple, star, green, and...
Be the one.
So this does not mean you have to be at these markers. Just move to be in line with the... Oh god, that head terribly off.
Does it matter if they're off?
Yeah, it's fine. They just need to be like
Yeah.
apart from each other.
Oh no, it just ruffled my jeans. If I just
the colour
thought,
matching
if discharge was hit.
pattern is.
Oh, I don't think it'll help us if they're equally spaced. I think they should be abnormally spaced. That way, we'll definitely kill the boss.
Yeah, so as long as you match like make it across, the colors don't really matter.
So what's the point of the markers?
Well,
because if we could do it, we'd have been doing it from pull number 1. Because it's not complicated to spread out with the lines, is it? But it's too complicated.
We didn't even try to spread.
Because it shouldn't need to be said.
Some people
know
are
to
spreading.
spread out.
Yeah, I mean,
but look, if
some...
you're at purple and you have the yellow mark, not everyone has a blink.
Oh god. Just spread out with
Right,
beams. Who
we
gives
are.
a fuck?
I'm making a
It's
decision.
gonna happen.
Sorry, chefs. I'm making a decision. We are going to try this way for a few pulls. I get people have feedback about it, but we could have tried it 2 or 3 times in the time was spent arguing its merits. So we are going to give this way a go. We'll see how it feels. It might not work. We've changed tactics before. We've changed tactics several times on Inquisition progressing it. We found what worked best for us. We're going to try this way. And I'd like everyone to give it a chance. And we may very well change it in a few more pulls. So,
Best way to change tactics is let Charlie decide it, and then we all disagree. We just
yeah, that's
always
works
work.
in one go.
Always
That's
work.
good. That's a good idea. But we could do it instead of talking about it.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock.
The thing we said about ranged always being still on the bot. Do that, please.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Taking it now. Nope, she didn't hit
Dread
me.
shot. Delicious buffer fish.
And
I got
what? How did Shikai get through?
Consuming hunger. Hydra shot.
That's interesting. So, yeah, she didn't. I taunted with 3 seconds left, and she didn't swing until I did the box.
Yeah,
She swung. She swung with half a second before. What interests me is how they actually did the tank mechanic on Shakaya.
She didn't. She did dummy. I have Burden of Pain.
Yeah, I got a warrant from DBM to take it off him, though, which is very odd. Because I could see he didn't taunt, and you were still alive. And he didn't have a bufferfish, so he definitely wasn't like sort of pulling aggro. I mean, it didn't change anything for me, just an observation.
I just think in the end with tank debuff just rusty.
I mean, if we can find a way to get it reliable, then yeah, it's great because it takes responsibility away from everybody else, and it's like a hard reset of bufferfish. But it just seems to be unreliable. I'll have a look on some tank Discord and stuff. In fact, it's a break now, so we will take our 10-minute break. We'll give this method a few goes and come back. I will have a look now and see what people do for track and swing timers on it, because it's not very reliable. I'll find some more insight into it. So because of that, and also the fact that I'm making that weak aura, which will make life easier, I'm going to go with a 15-minute break. So take 15 and be back in a bit. Do you just mean a swing timer or a bunch of cards?
No, Nathan told me about an add-on for Mistress. I don't know the name. It's a raid tool.
Could you speak to him and if he's
sure.
around? Thank you very much. I'll search Twitch for it now.
Oh, it looks like that add-on just does what the weak aura does.
Stay from this afternoon.
I get that week order then? Guess I fancy a coffee. So I'm making myself.
It's the final, the Mythic Dungeon Invitational going on right now, and they dumped in the brand new Seat of the Triumvirate dungeon with explosive, volcanic, and teaming.
How is it?
It looks horrific, and it's a dungeon that none of them have had any chance to practice.
Oh, they used the new dungeon.
The new one, yep.
Oh, that's a sick one.
Yep, with 3 of the lower tier affixes, and all of them are shit for trash, with that dungeon being shit for trash as it is. They've got explosive, volcanic, and teaming, all of which make the pools bigger, and they're worse with big pools.
You easily pull back there, like even accidentally.
Canade, if I need to drop an icon onto your screen with a weak aura, like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, where's better to go?
Top left.
Does anybody know what the buff is called from the buffer fish?
Delicious buff. Oh, the deep one. Yeah, it's delicious buffer fish.
That's interesting. LVI doesn't seem to like apostrophes in unit names. However, the boss has an apostrophe in its name. Do you focus? Do you ever change target? Are you there, Kinnaid?
Yeah.
Do you ever change target to the eels as brewmaster, or just keg smash and Russian Jade do all the work for you?
I do mostly keg smash. If you use Russian Jade right now, working for 5.
So if I set this weak aura to work on target for the HP, that'll be fine because you'll have a targeted all fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I will. But
Me too. Unless I'm maybe
cool, okay.
I'll
Keep it as,
twice, but...
yeah, I'll keep it as target then.
Okay.
What are you trying to make it trigger on?
Off the boss's health.
But you... Oh, okay. So, but you can just use the unit boss 1 instead of its name, right?
Ah, cool. Good. I've gone for target anyway.
LVI is 5 versions out of date. Get the fuck out. Why can I not move? What is this bullshit? My right mouse doesn't... Fuck off.
Yeah, push the talk up.
Sorry, Sue? What?
You had pushed to talk while swearing on your mouth.
Can't move?
It's a shame.
Yeah, you said fuck off, mate.
No, I can't use my right mouse key for some reason.
Seems
Oh,
to
it's
me you
'cause-
have muscular dystrophy, mate.
It's because your mouse has buttons and not keys. Try using your right mouse button instead. That might work.
If you want me to slap him, just let me know.
Please do.
I don't know. She tried to slap me, but she was told to go to purple, but she was already stood on yellow, so she couldn't get there in time. to miss.
I'm going to test myself if this works on the first one with these conditions to make, and then I'll just clone it for the other ones very quickly after this next call. And then
Okay.
You can really see the difference between these teams on dungeons they've done in practice and one that they've just thrown into with no warning. Normally it's like 1 death, and here they're 2 bosses in and they've had 21 deaths.
Oh wow.
It's 22 now.
Spoilers, mate. Spoilers.
Update your stream.
Did anyone ever try 3 Arms Warriors?
No, one of them had 2 Arms Warriors and a Prot Warrior though.
Yeah, I think I watched that one. Its commentary is amazing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. What's quite cool is Raider.io, the site, have a page where they've got the stream in the middle, and you can click through and see everyone's gear and talents and stuff when it updates as live. You can watch, like, some of them use different legendaries on trash and bosses and all sorts. Quite interesting.
Everyone's ready.
Five, four, three, two, one.
So if you were away until the very end, I'm testing the recorders, so it might still be a bit scattered.
Thundering shot. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
There's a Murloc up there.
Yeah, it's mine.
Dread shark. Thundering shot. Delicious buffer fish.
Annoying. Not going to do real raid, we're back from Nate, I'll do after raid. We'll have to
Hydra shot.
we'll not before it's tonight.
Slicing
In
tornado.
hindsight, anyway, it was more reliable to base what we call not boss health well and duration of debuff. I think there's some structure going on.
I have a res, don't release.
Yeah, we have a repair box, but have we already used it?
Everyone started repairing the bodies up.
Alton, if you had to have one of your hands replaced with a hand of any animal, what animal would it be and why?
And that kind of decision making is why you would be an excellent officer.
But seriously, what animal?
Run, bear, West and me.
Why?
These are the things that a pirate need.
Was that your answer or Curver's?
Listen.
I mean, she's definitely gonna have a lot from it.
Lucifer, meet Alton. I believe you have a very common interest.
No, I'm not into 12-year-old Japanese schoolgirls.
Oh.
Hi.
Just ignore the parcel that's being sent to you in the post.
Yeah, it's a Japanese schoolgirl.
Oldie senpai! Come on, Lucy, not here.
Nani?
Warning.
Nani?
I have nothing against Japanese schoolgirls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go concentrate.
Altered to plait his hair as we speak.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Content.
Delicious buffer fish.
Nice. No other value was lost. However, fuck the heals up.
Thundering shot. Dread shark.
I mean, for healers, if we
Hydra
do
shot.
get hit by tornadoes, is that like as guaranteed a one as Arkham?
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely.
It feeds for a million and it lasts for 30 seconds.
We can save some people, but not all. And don't release I have a risk.
Shut the fuck up!
See, that was really good connect.
Yeah. So people need to make sure that they're placed well with the perfect before we do. Otherwise it might still overlap. Where we need to walk.
Yeah, we didn't in any way spread out like a spreader. You can just... Don't worry about the colours of the markers, but we still need to be as close to a square as possible.
You know, how you were fine talking about the buffer phase, because we had a couple of times before that the tank debuff did work well, but the buff pitch was dropped right in front of us, so we had to walk with the tornadoes, and the chance of someone getting grabbed by them is really big.
That was also a problem. The spreading was equally poor.
Yeah, as long as no fun is the boss one, would be unhappy.
Living in an empty hole. Går bra på H1 eller?
De har tydligen ändrat bullet uppe igen.
Well.
Warning.
Ja. Det är nice. In before de tar tillbaks patchen som det var förr.
Va?
In before de tar tillbaks som det var förr.
Nej, det kommer vi inte göra så.
Nej.
Den skulle ha puckat.
Ja.
Först ändra, sen ändra tillbaks.
Ja, jag spenderar skit mycket tid på patch och så floppar helt. Så hela spelet förstörs.
En jävla mycket fler zoner eller fler nya grejer som har kommit, säger jag.
Hydra shot.
Små grejer.
Slicing tornado.
Ja.
I guess no one self my beam.
Hysterinpickan är borta också.
Sorry?
Är den?
Ja.
Vad fan är det med mitt skin då?
Det blev en M19.
Vad är det för picka?
Inte polispickan, inte magnumen.
Look at that. You taunted.
Ja, men jag hade ju skin på Mr. Green.
Did you taunt again when I said I'm gonna taunt
Mr. Green skin det är väl M19 skin tror jag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ja,
That's why it's so
M19, 11
punishable,
A1.
because if you do that thing where someone takes it back straight away, tank one, as like 7 seconds left.
Ja. Och den suger ju också. Den picken kan vi ta bort också.
Ready.
Sweet.
Warning.
Now if I am to survive infection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vad är det ni sa? Ja! Fuck me!
Thundering shot. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Taking him.
Not too early?
You have to go back into the way. Like, you can't take it back until you've seen that giant purple lightning shit.
Oh yeah, sniper. Sniper.
Yeah, okay.
I might have just saved it that time, but I can
Sniper, Simon.
Hydra shot.
Nice.
Stupidness.
Ja, där är några HS nu då kanske.
Förhoppningsvis.
Slicing tornado.
No, blight for that. Yeah, you've got to let that lightning hit everyone before you switch back.
We seem to have got worse since we tried to do clever
fan
stuff
loot
with
nu.
tanking.
Nu har jag loot.
It's the tiny benefit of a few more stacks.
I absolutely don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
Och sen har han gjort
The log that I was looking at, the one
MP7
that Charlie linked in the healer
lite
chat
bättre.
in a Discord that not everybody will be able to see, unfortunately. They don't actually use the tank explosion burden of whatever it is to get rid of that, of the bubbles. So I'm not. There must be something else that you can use to get rid of the bubbles.
People can still trigger their own individually, but I mean, I don't like this tank way of doing it.
It's more likely to wipe the raid than just having one person die.
Yeah, I definitely get the benefit of reliably being able to know where you're going to be waiting with your fish when it happens. However, on a fight where we end up even still on heroic and running all around the street in the later phases, I don't get something reliably track just for a scant few more seconds.
There's stuff available, right, to break it. There's the green
it's purely so
stuff.
you make sure it goes where they want.
Seems a bit, pointless. They could even get hit by hard shots if they really wanted to.
Yeah, but Battle says like it's only for the first team that has the puffer face.
Very true.
So it's no use.
I would like us to try having people break their own, but we'll see how that goes, because I do feel like in the last sort of half an hour we haven't really progressed on this. We're getting to the same point and count the same problems. And trying to base the boss fight off quite an unreliable swing timer in a very small window seems to be setting up a lot of problems.
Vart tog han vägen? Han bara försvann.
Yeah, but we don't have pools at this point. That's why it's causing that problem.
Okay.
So we're gonna try having DPS, so people are now breaking their own. Make sure you understand that means if you have the fish buff, you are getting rid of it yourself now. You have to be responsible for it.
Warning.
So that goes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock.
Oops.
I'll get the fish.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish. Thundering shock. Dread shark.
Oh, don't go.
Shift, please.
Hydra shot.
Ja,
Slicing
jag vet tagit
tornado.
det så ja.
Thundering shock.
Did I get it?
No, I've come up with you.
Don't heal check us.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
I'm so jealous that you can teleport through those walls.
Didn't even need to. I find the gap and cheese appears for it.
Yeah, but there's been so many times where, like, when it makes the wall, I've got to go through, then run round in circles to get the central. You just put it down beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Straight through.
I haven't found the right placement quite yet.
Your grandmaster.
Did they remove display base from tanks?
Yes. In my whole patch. Instead, you got something that turned your raw from days to a disorder. Oh, what is it?
Blir 75 någon gång.
But I don't know if it's not correct.
Replace it with that one, thanks.
The first people got took damage when they had the power phase. It took a couple of seconds before you actually dropped them, if I saw it correctly.
Yeah, one person near the end still had their puffer and ran it over me and all of melee on their way to try and take damage, and it was if I hadn't moved the boss, it would have got me, I think. But,
Yeah, because I saw like the big red circle underneath the person, but move with the person before it dropped off.
Yeah.
So that means you could take damage and then place it. Because we do have a lot of movable people in the first phase, they can still move it relatively outside of the raid group. You don't have to worry about it too much.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
It could be too early, these. A bit chilly in here for some shrinkage.
Dread shark.
Yeah. What?
Delicious buffer fish. Thundering shock.
Done ready.
Hydra shot.
So, given we're not really doing it anyway, and it actually seems fine, I don't think the markers are worth continuing with.
Not for the Hydra shots now.
No.
But you still think...
Yeah, they're still worth it for the moving out with the drop the fish debuff.
Yeah.
But the real priority needs to be spread with the Hydra shot and then stand still once you've moved away from the others. Because some people are still dying to it because they're still moving when the shot's about to go off. You just need to move out and stop, let everyone else catch up to them.
And I would say the first wave of ads are dying too quickly.
Yeah, that's definitely established that. Just the dying to run it.
Warning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
What?
Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish. Thundering shock. Consuming hunger. Hydra shot.
What?
Slicing tornado. Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Don't call these ads too quick.
Slicing tornado.
I've got a Lucia.
Thundering shot. Hydra shot.
Sweet dispel there.
Warning.
Dread shark.
Okay, we're placed.
Befouling ink. Hydra shot.
You want to storm truck fire or?
Yep.
Crashing wave.
You can go full AoE on these ads, there's no reason to keep them around.
Remember to pick up the fishes.
You need 5 egg down.
Hydra shot.
Yeah, 5 inch.
Delicious buffer fish. Befouling ink.
Right, we've got this. My room's still up.
Crashing wave. Hydra shot.
You can do it.
Right, I'm gonna jump into the maw and kill it from the inside of K3. He's right here.
Do.
Oh, what? It got me!
Paper tank.
He's good. Oh, that's...
We're gonna have all the pain points as each group get their fish and learn how to drop it off and stuff. But that phase 1 was good. It was nice to see phase 2.
Me, motherfucker, you been on the bottle.
Well, I've certainly got plenty of time to tear this apart and review it before Wednesday.
Well volunteered.
Yeah, you're so fucking bad, man. You're dead. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm just going to copy and paste the words. Go fuck yourself. 10,000.
What?
Yeah. Look at you.
3,500 times.
I mean, you could just copy and paste it a few times and then copy and paste that, and then you do less pasting, but that would be too efficient for you, I think.
Nah, I could just script it instead.
Titta på mig.
Go on then.
Om you have to cold rush. Ja, jag prickade bara
I'd
4
like the
gånger.
match file. Before the end of the raid.
Yeah, my video check was not working then.
Warning.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Charge up.
Yep.
Delicious buffer
Wait,
fish.
those on there.
Dread shark. Thundering shock.
I have the ad open.
Hydra shot.
Sorted now, low. I don't see them at all.
Ah!
Slicing tornado.
Är du seriös?
Kommer bakom bilen.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Kill that last one that's next to us, please. Thank you. We just want some tight time in it.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Warning.
Dread shark. Befouling ink. Hydra shot.
So these fish are group 3.
Crashing wave.
Sorry, this kill.
Thanks.
Hydra shot. Befouling ink. Crashing wave. Hydra shot.
Byter vi musik här.
Bra.
Va?
Det är bra.
Mm.
Suck my dick, suck
fan kunna se mig där. Jag var bakom stapeln. Stapeln.
Han hacksar då.
Han hacksar mig tydligen.
Ja, jag sa det.
Behind you. Pappa.
Pappa.
And we have to feed the
Välja
wild
åt han.
in phase two.
Så att det var en bakom han.
Like we shouldn't have it dragging people to the side when there's a hydro shot up. That's the recipe for
X understreck X understreck X understreck Sweden understreck X understreck X understreck X. Det är bra namn tycker jag.
Det tycker du?
Make a flask.
Åh, fy fan vad god den här snusen luktar. Tappa taget.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
No, wasn't my shot.
Dread shark. Furfish. Thundering shock.
Rise aggro from an ad.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
Why is he tanking on?
Two drums. No, right.
Thundering shock.
Buff fish spawn.
Consuming hunger. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Is that weak or aware? It was tanking.
Slicing tornado.
I couldn't hear you.
No, I was talking about it.
Thundering shock. Hydra
Yeah,
shot.
with the movement on this, if you do get an ad that can't be picked up either by mine or
Jag är riktigt pleb i håret vet du.
Ja. XX Porn Slayer X.
Jag springer ut med Sverige-tröja, tajta blåa jeans och sen har jag inga
skins.
Great skins.
Du som jag sprang runt majoriteten av tiden.
Ja.
Du ska köra blåa eller dark skinny jeans och så ska du köra den här blå randiga tröjan, blå-vit randiga. Det är pleb det.
Ja. Ja, jag har i alla fall Sverige-tröjan nu väl. Lite standard. Pleb-standard i alla fall.
Mm. Jag börjar pissa.
So I'm sure if I'm missing perfect because I have like 3 seconds to do my hydro shot.
Take it as a hint.
Are you how close to the boss are you? Is there enough of the beam for people to actually stand in? Or are you in melee range?
I even step out long enough so I can't even outstack her, so there's more than enough room.
You're not missing anything and people are just being shit. Pay attention to the weak aura. Make sure that you're definitely in a beam and it's the correct beam. Don't just go into the one closest to you, go into the person with the marker that's assigned to you.
Skjuta! Vad händer?
Remember, it does not work like the beam on Kill Jaden. You have to be between the boss and the target.
Hejdå!
Hejdå.
Hejdå!
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Ja, vart är min... Great. Ja, silver.
Vart är silver?
Nej, alltså jag har silver 2. Men jag fick en låda. Och det är så här garanterad Epic plus.
Jaha.
Hockeymask! Yes! Undrar hur mycket den här är värd då. Kan den vara värd typ $100?
5 cent.
Det där ja, nu börjar det se ut som en plebb. Vet du vad vi gör med den här masken?
You can tank it.
Vi gör som du brukar
Keep
göra.
the tank.
Scrappa den.
Consuming hunger. Hydra shot.
Camo Survivor Backpack. Den är snygg.
Yeah, so I was running along and someone's in front of me,
parka.
and they dropped them on the fish.
Den ska jag börja köra med istället.
The second one after got rest, it's 100 back. I think I'll back with you
Den
then.
har fått, man får ju en ny
Yeah, I totally
crate
across the room, so probably.
gratis och så här öppnat som du bara helt gratis om du kör ett game tror jag.
Ja, ska vi köra ett game efter raiden då?
Jag har redan kört, jag har redan en ja.
Ja, vill du köra ett till game?
But people just
Black
shouldn't
Magic
play
Jacket,
have a
skitful
place
va?
around that place anyway, because everyone in the whole raid has to go to one little spot, and the chance of someone picking it up then is way too big.
Ja, ska jag köra? Nu ska jag ha riktigt pleb.
They should just drop it beforehand.
Lite plepp.
Do we have a repair bot?
What I am trying to do is to know that if you touch my hand, it all goes away.
I really think the same designer did the auto hammer and healing rain.
Is healing rain still a spell? I never see it.
Yeah, it's just a little bit fadey. That's how it looks like.
I refer you to the picture that I put in Raid Chat Discord in a break.
That's why I haven't seen this, but...
Can I get the words, please?
Let me splash some water over you.
That's what he said.
My tentacles.
Water, mate. It's saying.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock.
Ooh.
Add a buff to spawn under it. I was wrong.
Yeah, sure.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Delicious buffer fish. Dread shark. Thundering shock.
I will take yours, Charlie.
Hydra shot.
Vad fan är Diamond? Där.
Slicing tornado.
Ja.
Thundering shock.
Jag parkar
Hydra shot.
gamer nu. Simon, vad tycker du om det då?
Vad sa du?
Parka gamer är jag nu.
Vad fan är det?
Jag använder en parka.
Slicing tornado.
En regnjacka.
Jaha.
Snyggt. Ja.
Ja, det är snyggt det.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Dread
Warning.
shark. Befouling ink. Hydra shot.
Hamnar på tak.
Crashing wave.
Sitt ner! Åh, vilken snygg outfit jag har. Det är helt sjukt, Simon.
Hydra shot.
Kriga med alla ska jag göra.
Befouling ink.
Good. Phase again.
We're certainly learning a lot tonight.
Once again, the Hydra shots were overlapped twice with the tanks. Please just pay attention to that.
We've learned how to kill the eels, how to deal with the bufferfish, why Alton's favourite dungeon is Throne of the Tides, plenty of stuff.
Kvar. Han är här inne, här. Bakom lådan här. Inne hörne. Han kryper bakom lådan. Han laddar. Get wrecked, man. Sit down.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thundering shock.
Still a fish up.
No way.
Hydra shot.
There's still a buffer fish up somewhere?
Slicing tornado.
Go on, who can put one to another?
Where's there still a buff fish up?
3.
Delicious buffer fish. Dread shark. Thundering shock.
Fuck.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's someone not picking their fish up at the start, or just not noticing that they've taken damage and it's fallen off. I imagine the second is more likely. Gotta keep track on if you lose your fish.
So I don't know about you guys, but I think we've probably done phase 1 enough times now for practice that I think if it's messy and we lose people at the end of the first buff fish or whatever, we should just wipe it start again. I don't know if we gain all that much by struggling into phase 2 each time. Because really now we need to be trying to practice phase 2, but to do that we need people alive, so it's a bit more realistic.
Yeah, sounds reasonable enough.
What is the name of the buff that the fish gives you?
Delicious buffer fish.
Is it actually a buff or is it a debuff?
It's a debuff.
Ah, thank you. I've got that attempt on screen now, so I'll put it off later. I can see that Vla's dropped off long before, almost 20 seconds before everybody else got rid of theirs. So I don't know if it was Vla's that you were calling out and you hadn't noticed that you'd lost it, maybe.
I don't think it was Vlar. He picked up it right after.
Before checkers told me to get it.
Oh, Tiri actually. Tiri lost his after 3 seconds. And but yeah, and then when so Vlar, yours is picking up that one, and then Harriet grabbed it later on, I think. When
Oh yeah, I only had it for about half a second though.
you didn't actually even get a tick from it.
Nice.
Warning.
Why did you love me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reckless.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thundering shock.
Nej.
You receive
Hydra
one
shot.
ear guitar emote.
Slicing tornado.
Nice.
Skirmish.
Delicious bufferfish.
Yep, mine again.
Vad är det för skirmish? Man har en magnum, en guldmagnum har man.
Thundering shock.
Rip Lucy.
God damn it.
Hydra shot.
Don't accept it yet, Lucy. Okay, now.
Slicing tornado. Thundering shock.
Got an echo on me.
Hydra
Everyone's
shot.
spread across the entire room, can't get one of us there.
There's a fish laying around apparently.
Yeah.
Slicing tornado.
I suppose another question worth asking is, do we have the
Thundering
right
shock.
DPS in the first bufferfish group? Because I just picked people that I thought were quite thirsty on the pull. But is there any other better people or better classes we should have in that first one?
Doesn't really matter. I've seen a lot of rogues got it. But I've seen like people, melees who get it, they tend to wait until the bufferfish spawns, pick it up and then go DPS the boss. So they wait 10 seconds until they start DPS the boss even.
Right.
Obviously.
We might as well keep going with these groups then, given all the practice tonight.
Yeah.
Just if there was any burning reason.
Anything else from Kuja, surely?
Not that I've seen, but I'll have to look after the raid.
Warning.
I'm aware of that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You aware of what, sorry, Charlie?
Oh, Disco just whisper me. It's easier to just say than whispering back. Mid.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
The fish still not being picked up. Contact.
Delicious bufferfish.
It's probably dropped.
Dread shot.
Jag ska ta och hämta kaffe.
Hydra shot.
Gör det.
Slicing tornado.
Two, get your fish.
Group two,
two.
get your fish.
Thundering shock.
Fuck.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado. Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Warning.
Dread shark.
Complete brain fart from me there. I just did not move.
The fouling ink. Hydra shot.
Did I rest you?
No, I got Harry.
Crashing
So that was
wave.
Tiri dropping his again.
Yep.
And then in the second set, oh that's weird. From the charts, it seems to think that Hypocrite. Hypocrite is definitely the only rogue. Yeah. You managed to hold the buff twice at the same time, apparently.
The fouling ink. The fouling ink. The fouling
What?
I just noticed later on it looked like someone. Oh no, it's
Oh, God.
overlaid color effect. Yeah, Vlad.
What?
You dropped it very early the second time.
Oh,
Simon här.
yeah, I was trying
Wow.
Teddy also had a very short
Tredje bilden.
uptime, about 1 minute 35. Can't believe I've spent years. I've been checking some of my bits on every single pull.
Oh.
I've always been like going back, adding a new event in, going back in.
Att den är,
If you just
vadå, den ändrar
refresh
färg?
the page, it adds
Beroende
new
på
events and
vilken...
you just go straight to that. So much time wasted.
Låt, vad säger man?
I can't even English to death.
Det är Factor New eller Battleskada eller något.
Ja, det var lite coolt.
My little brother pulled in the nightclub last night, and only the Brits might know this. She tried to give him one of those unbelievably awkward in-betweens hand dance floor hand-ups. Shocking.
Wow. Has Kev pulled yet with his shiny head?
No, we got lots of attention on last night. Having got 2 drops to so enough lies.
Warning.
Was already hanging around the door with
Open up the door, Mr. Frankenstein.
Great end. Then it's for a big chat.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the club now, gonna pump it up now. This is an emergency, music is my galaxy.
Thundering shock.
Still a fish up.
Come on.
I always go late, you know.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
And
Can't.
I despise you.
I know.
Except for you.
Thundering delicious buffer fish. Dread shark.
Oh.
Why did you like
Hydra
that?
shot.
John Wick coming home. Also life before that. There's the beams.
Jump. Slicing tornado.
Because we killed the earlier, we only got like 1 tornado right at them that stopped. And then we had like sharks eating like 4 people.
Thundering shock.
Lauren?
Yep.
If you have to go late, is it worth swapping you with someone else?
Yeah, so
Where's that?
what is it that necessitates that, and would it not be offset by the huge damage buff you get if you do go out?
That's because on my turn, I only go late, like 2 seconds. Then I just transcend back to the boss. It's not that late. I roll back also, but I mean, I'm sure that I'm happy to be replaced.
I mean, there's no point doing it tonight. With 8
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The time it would take for someone to learn that and then learn when to drop the buff and stuff isn't worth it. But it's something that I'll look into before next time. See if there's a better way we can do it.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Hur många springer ut på T3? Delar nu.
Thundering shock.
Ja.
Jag vill också rida.
Rida då.
Still up? Oh well, one.
Hydra shot.
Jag har ju missat så mycket.
Slicing tornado.
Det har jag ingen säker spot.
Delicious buffer fish. Thundering
Okay.
shock.
Yep.
See, they're playing on Teddy.
Red shark.
Nice creature.
Hydra shot.
Not tanking. Waiting, flipping away.
Slicing tornado.
2 dead and 5 faces in stone. So that's why should again. Getting the line properly for you there.
Can we battle rush someone?
Thundering
Rob doesn't
shock.
have his cloak.
I've got soul stone.
Ah, nice.
Hydra shot.
While I'm playing with weak auras after this raid, are there any DPS who would appreciate a small, discreet weak aura that pops up and tells you when you lose the pufferfish debuff, in case you leave it, in case you lose it early and don't notice?
Big wig tails me.
Wouldn't it be better to have it the other way around, Andy? Because most people won't have the bufferfish debuff.
As in, when you've had it and you then lose it, I mean, so that it'll pop up when you drop it normally, but it also means
smaka, men.
if you clip something and don't realise you've lost it, you get an alert. So we don't have fish lying around not being picked up again.
Det funkar, men ja, det...
I think it gets very difficult to manage that in terms of getting another.
Jag skulle inte klaga på det.
And then I think it hurts you later on in the fight.
That en hypocrite click, please.
You know you enjoy a stream, Chackish, when I have it on the other screen, even though I'm actually reading.
Yeah, of course.
Ja, jag kan stänga om du vill.
Yeah, of course.
Warning.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I might stream more of
Thundering
the
shock.
voice activity. So far, don't do that, Sandra. You'll die.
Lost it again.
Someone else get Terry's one.
Hydra
Or
shot.
get-
Slicing tornado.
Chicken Warlock's like never liked that.
It doesn't work.
Delicious
Like,
buffer
it
fish.
doesn't.
Dread shark.
Throw it off.
Thundering shock.
Got eaten by the shark.
Hydra shot. Slicing tornado.
It's hit and miss with us, isn't it? The last pull we had to kill it, but we completely spastic pull.
Thundering shock. Hydra shot.
Got hit by 2 Hydra shots on stun.
Slicing tornado.
We're still
Thundering
killing the ads
shock.
too soon.
Yes, agreed.
And the Hydra shots in front of the bus is still going shit. Because it literally takes 2 seconds to see where the front of the bus is and make sure you don't stand in front of that because you will clip the tank. You can say the tank, well then you should move. The big chance is then that we will move the bus and
But you
people get
can
missed.
you can move around the boss such that it rotates but doesn't move, right?
Depending on how in certain cases the green trash into the floor stands, because that overlaps a couple of times, and
Yeah,
once again,
yeah, that's
sometimes you can also just move the bus accidentally because of the arc that you make. So it's a lot more effort to do so than just looking at, okay, I'm not going to stand in front of the bus
Yeah.
with a fucking shot.
Because with a beam, you don't have that much time to move because you need to move, but then make sure you're stood still long enough for people to get to you. Like if you
I
keep
get-
moving a lot, then. But we can both roles can do a better job. I think you're right.
I've seen people moving towards the tanks instead of moving away.
We've got a huge amount to go through tonight. In terms of data for Wednesday, it's been a really, really good raid. This is a complete wall response, and we've already got it a few times, like what, 60-something%. And once we get through that second, phase,
It's gonna be even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus not getting any more fun.
But we've gone through like a few different challenges there, sorted them out, found best way of doing things, tested a few things, changed it, it's going well. Absolutely, main thing we need to fix is that heal damage. There's no point, there's no reason with as mythic raiders we should be having to wipe and reset that sort of a minute into that fight because we're messing up heals. So that's something we'll look at and review. I'll sort of recalling things that'll make the tank, you'll hear less moaning about tanking. Wednesday's raid is looking to be a good one. We have most people here. Still need signs from Prestock, Chakis, Virat, and Vlar. Then will be 20.
What Morris time? No?
Yes, tomorrow. Corolith, Discharge, Cuckoo, Prestock, and Virat needs to respond. There we go, it's happened before my very eyes. So yeah, we look good for that 16. So click, road play. I'll bring the monk. Charlie, I might put in the mage.
We'll have S tomorrow as well, right?
We will.
Are you rerolling, Charlie?
Yes.
Can you ever make up your mind?
Never.
No.
I think you'd all rather me be miserable on a class that I love playing than be miserable on a class that I'm alright at but hate playing.
I would say, Charlie, we don't have a basis for comparison.
I think we'd just be more happy if you weren't in the raid.
That's also true. That's also true. So that we could do that instead. I don't think I got the reaction you wanted, unless you wanted to sound super harsh.
Yeah, that was what I'm going for. I thought, let's be honest for once.
You don't want me to be honest, mate.
It can go up, but don't give a fuck.